For my inquiry project, I have a grade 7 class, and as you can see on the screen, the question that I will be having for them is, are great leaders born or made? This will be a inquiry project based mostly around working out, or the students working out if they can decide whether or not leaders are born with that leadership trait or if they grow into it. So obviously I'm starting my search by having a look at the inquiry-based approach and trying to find some research papers and methodologies that I might be able to follow. So get rid of that, and we'll paste in inquiry-based learning leadership. Normally on another database I would have to put inquiry-based learning and leadership, but being Google Scholar doesn't require that, and we'll see how that goes. I'm also going to get rid of patents because I'm not really looking for those. So we can see here that it comes up with a massive amount of results, about 133,000 to begin with. But we can also see that inquiry-based and leadership, or more importantly, inquiry-based and learning are being searched for separately here. So I'm going to put some inverted commas around inquiry-based learning, and then we'll see how that comes up. So we can see that's lowered my result numbers to 4,230, and we can see that there is a lot of inquiry-based science. Where else have we got? We've probably got a couple of science, one research. So we really want to get rid of that science because that has absolutely nothing to do with my project in the end. So I'm going to put minus science. Well, that didn't quite work, so we'll try, maybe there doesn't need to be a space there. So now we can see we're down to 385. We've got collaborative learning, the Wikiway, reciprocal peer teaching, students teaching students, and gross anatomy. But we can still see some of that autonomy. So I'm going to actually add in, because I'm going to be dealing with year 6, 7s, or year 7s, which are in South Australia where I teach, still primary school. So I'm going to add in upper primary with inverted commas as well to see that it also can have a look if something comes up there. So now we've got empowerment was initially a gift of the principles of distributive leadership. Students have also demonstrated information technology competencies, and we can start to see that some of these are now looking like the ways that I want to do. We can see that this only brought up 5 results with that upper primary, but having a look, I'd say probably 1 or 2 of those. This one, the Bible study has nothing to do with me. These ones don't, but these top 2 are probably a little bit of a beginning. So we're going to start actually afresh, and we're going to have a look a different way. So we're going to go through into a more of a detailed search, and I'm going to get rid of that upper primary there. I'm going to put leadership with my words. I'm going to have inquiry-based learning as the exact phrase. I'm going to have science there without science. And I'm going to actually put my years in as 2000 to 2012. So we'll have a look how that goes. And we can go back. We see that brought me automatically back to what I had before. So we're actually going to change that this time. And I'm going to have a look as to what I can come up with if I change it from leadership to leaders. And now we can see it's 356. So it's dropped it by a few results. But in fact, it's actually brought up a whole bunch of different and much more relevant links for me. So I've got this fostering holistic development to advance learning I had a look into, which was great. Technology in classrooms, because that's what I want to really work through, is having my students use technology the whole way through this approach. And last but not least, this one here, this Teaching Internet Literacy Strategies, the Hero Inquiry Project. I had a real in-depth look at this and used this a fair bit in helping to guide and to play mine, as long as it loads up. And we can see this is actually, someone's actually already started to put an inquiry project together in 2003 dealing with heroes, and I've actually had to change this a fair bit because it's not exactly up to date, but it's given me a good idea and good rubrics that I can use. So that's how I